So this is not your first jump into the superhero genre. So when it came to playing the Atom and being on this show, did you borrow from your past experience or just do a clean slate?
Oh, I mean, whether I consciously borrowed or not is a good question that I can't always answer. But subconsciously, I mean, yeah, there's no way to kind of forget all the whole experience of Superman and all that. So definitely only benefited me in positive ways, not only just in the work on screen in the character, but also just in my work environment. Understanding the rigors and the pressures of playing a superhero and the hours and being in a suit for long hours and the physical demand definitely helped me have a better appreciation and gratitude for the opportunity.
And what do you enjoy most about getting to play Ray Palmer? Because he's shown up in some animated mediums before, but besides your portrayal, I don't think he's shown up in a live medium before. So what do you enjoy most about playing him, and what's the toughest about playing him?
I enjoy just the fact that it's a clean slate, and I've had the opportunity to kind of make Ray kind of what I wanted to, with the help of, obviously, and combination with the writers and producers. And that's a cool, unique feeling. You know, I've had both, stepping into some pretty big shoes, and then also kind of creating the character on my own. So that's been a real joy. And the other part of the question was,
the other part. What's the toughest part of playing him? Or is there a tough part of playing him?
I mean, the tough part is just being in the suit for long hours. I mean, that's just a physical thing, and you kind of. But that's also good practice on getting meditative and being okay with that as well. Because really, it's pretty awesome. And to get you can get to it like it's probably my back hurts, or it's hot in here, but it's still pretty cool.
So I take it that it's actually a heavy suit, not just like made of cheap plastic.
It's not. Well, it's not cheap plastic, even if it is plastic. It's very expensive plastic, I think. I think the suit weighs about 20-25 pounds. You don't necessarily feel the weight of it, but it's compressive. And although I can move very well, for the most part in it, it becomes a little restrictive in the upper body. So my back will be a little bit, gets a little bit tight and sore after a couple hours in it.
So speaking of the suit, are we going to see any cool mods? Changes, upgrades?
There are some fun stuff coming with the suit that happens in the second half of the season. I can't say anything more than that, nice. But yeah, the suit look isn't necessarily evolving, but the abilities of Ray and the suit are kind of evolving a bit.
So right now you're stuck in the 50s with Kendra.
Yeah.
What's been your favorite era to kind of play in so far?
The Wild West, actually. Which I was surprised.
That's what everyone's saying.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's surprising because we had such a rainy and muddy time shooting it. It was not the most fun environment to shoot in, but I had a lot of fun getting in the duster and the cowboy hat and all that stuff. And now I want to do a Western in real life. Or I mean in non-Legends life.
Right. You've been doing like a lot of different projects that are very nerdy. Is that like a conscious decision?
I mean, yes and no. I mean, I said yes to them, but I think it's all brought about by first having played Superman. That kind of puts me in the genre. I have a wonderful fan base, and I'm very grateful to everyone who's paid attention and stayed a fan throughout my career. But that was the biggest, big pedestal, and so it's definitely a world that I enjoy, even though I didn't necessarily come from a comic book background myself. My geek is in fantasy and role-playing games and and things of that nature. So, but it's all in the same fantastical world, So.
Yeah, I've got some dice right here.
So
it's a magic card.
So when it comes to like what you want either kids or people to take from your portrayal of the character, what is you want them to either learn or maybe learn from it, right?
From playing these characters?
Yes.
Yeah. I think superheroes offer many metaphors and stories about how we can do things differently in our lives. But I think, for me, the one that rings most true is, especially with Superman, but I think with all characters, there's an ability to find the greatness within each of us. we're all sitting at this table. We're all human beings. We all have the same abilities. We come from different backgrounds, different families, different places in the world, but we all have the same ability to be great in different ways. And so superheroes kind of show us, no matter what your power as a superhero, you can make a difference in somebody else's life. And we all have the ability as human beings too. So.